Myron versus Akaash beef. What's going on, everyone? In this video, I'm gonna go over what's going on with the whole drama, and I'm gonna do it really quick. It's gonna be a very fast summary, so I don't waste your time or mine. So let's get into it. First, for those of you who don't know, let me give you a background. So Akaash, he's a comedian. He's also at this very popular podcast, and he's pretty well known for jokes and all that sort of stuff. Myron, on the other hand, he's a red pill guy. He's famous for giving advice to males on relationships and all that good stuff. Now, how this thing started is back then, about 3 years back, there was a podcast in which they invited Myron over. This podcast, Cash and some other guy were pretty much challenging Myron and telling him that all the stuff that he was promoting to man and relationships was just not good enough. It was just not true. And 3 years, 3 years passed, and now a cash wife is having her own online presence where she's doing all these things, talking all this wild stuff. Let me give you an example. Akash has said in the past that his wife was the first person that he had been with, right? And he also said that his wife told him the same thing. But now his wife is said on multiple videos how she misses college because she could be very promiscuous and all this crazy stuff, which are just making Akash look bad. And when this started to happen, Myron started to get emo and just talk about like all these things, saying like, "Hey, remember that podcast where you said I was wrong and you were right? Well, look at it now. Your relationship is trash, and I'm pretty much telling you that is happening because you didn't follow the advice that I give to men and all these things, right? Pretty much saying like, hey, I'm right and you were wrong. And other wild stuff that a cash wife had me saying is I saw a video where she was like, hey, the best thing, I mean, the reason why my marriage is so successful is because my husband is never home. That was a little embarrassing for a cash, and that was just more ammo for Myron. And I think the latest thing that has said or that I seen is there was another podcast where she was talking to this girl, and this girl was bringing up her husband, and Akash's wife was just talking about how handsome this girl's husband was and how attractive he was, and trying to do like a three-way with them, and it was all embarrassing stuff for Akash. But anyways, Myron right now is still going at it, getting all this ammo. Akash seems to be now doing damage control and I guess advising his wife. But things are not looking good for him. But anyway, that's what's going on now. That's the final update. I'll keep looking into it and I'll update you guys if anything else. But for now, that's the whole summary. So thank me later.